All right. Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Tezos, we're going to talk about BTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and all that good stuff, guys. We're going to basically just review all the setups we talked about, during our last live stream and all that good stuff, right? Most of them in the green as of now. When you take a look at it, Tezos up like 35% and all that good stuff. We're still waiting for the ICP breakout. It is still holding tight, still making a bull flag and all that good stuff. So we're going to talk about all these coins based on alphabetical order, right? But let's go ahead and dive into the analysis for BTC, right? And we're going to go ahead and take a look at Tezos next, and then we're going to take a look at the rest, right? So now BTC, as we said, I don't have much to say about BTC, as we already hit our target up to like a 50.5. So it is just consolidating, as we said, right? I'm not sure if like we're going to be breaking out above 50k straight up, and pump all the way up to 54 570, right, range, which is like 0.786 right here, right? Or if we're going to be consolidating above the 0.618, okay, between like a 47 to a 50k area. We will see, because that's a 3-day time frame. It is hard to basically just be extremely bullish after we got a rejection at 0.618 and trying to break above 0.618. The overall trend is still looking good. We just need a big volume breakout, just like Tezos. I'm gonna show you Tezos on a 3-day basis and why we were waiting for the Tezos breakout and all that good stuff, right? So BTC is still consolidating. Let's take a look at it on a lower degree, right, and see, because the 6-hour time frame for BTC was slightly bearish. Price action was below the 6-hour 21 EMA. If you take a look at it right here, so if you guys remember our last live stream right here, what we were saying, like let's just wait for price action to get above the 21 EMA, right? And we're gonna pump it up to like 50%, 50k, right? 50 and a half, right? So as of now, we're back above the 211 EMA. That's a good sign on the 6-hour basis. So let's see what type of consolidation we're gonna get right here, right? Actually, 6-hour right here, okay? So we're back above the 211 EMA. So that's a good sign. Even if we dump back down to the low 47s, right? Let's say 47k exactly. It is still going to be a potential retest. We got a big breakout candle right here. If you take a look at it back in like the 20th of August, right there, okay, that's the candle we just retested. So we're still above support, right? So what we need to do over the next like a few hours, we just need to get this guy to a flip positive. That's going to give us a stronger bull sentiment if we cross positive on our MACD right here on the 6-hour. Let's take a look at it on the 4-hour. 4-hour bears still looking strong, right? On the 4-hour, they're not letting the 4-hour MACD crossing positive. So if we can cross positive over the next like a few hours, that's also going to give alt season a little boost. Okay, they could be breaking out further, like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, XLM, and all that good stuff. We're gonna talk about those coins later on, okay? Because I'm bullish on all of them, okay? I'm bullish on Litecoin, Filecoin, BAT, Zen, Monero, and all that good stuff, right? So we just need BTC to stay above the 6-hour 21 right here and MACD flipping positive. That's going to be a nice setup for the alt, right? So now I'm done with BTC. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum 6-hour, just like BTC, it is slightly negative, right? Price action still below the 21 EMA, but we got a big breakout, got a big 6-hour breakout right here. So we need to break above the get a breakout above the 21 EMA, and that could give us a chance, right, to break the resistance area right here, okay, which is a 3350. Remember 3350, we need a daily breakout above 3350. And why 3350? Okay, we talk about 3350 because it is our resistance, right, at 50, not 50%, but 0.618. Let's take a look at it right here. Swing high, right? Swing high 43 something, right? Swing low 16, just about 1695. Right there on my regular scale right here. Okay, so bears basically respecting the 0.618 right here. All right, so as we said regarding the daily 21 EMA, as you can see right here, we talked about it last time when Ethereum was right here. We said even if we dump, we got our daily 21 EMA. MACD was negative, so don't be negative, don't be bearish till we get a breakout below the daily 21 EMA, and you could be saying like, oops, we got to dump all the way down to the 100 EMA support. Or you could just use your Fibonacci and look for 382 pullback or 50% pullback depending on structure. But I don't have no bearish setups right now, so we just gonna stick with the consolidation range and anticipating a potential breakout above 3350. If we get rejected, we're just gonna suck it up, right, and gonna be looking for lower prices, right, below the support area of 2950 to 3000 area right here. Okay, so still consolidating, so no need to be I think like bulls don't need to be too anxious. Just have to be patient and wait for the breakout above 3350, and we could be going to the moon after that, right? If not, okay, we just go to Rec City with a free ticket, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the King Tezos. Okay, King Tezos. So let me take a look at the chat room, see if you guys are mooning the likes just like Tezos. If not, guys, we're gonna dump Tezos, right? So make sure to hit the likes. If not, Tezos gonna dump, guys. So hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Okay, now let's go ahead and dive into the analysis for Tezos. So now let's take a look at Tezos on a 3D basis, right? So the 3D time frame looks, guys, looks very, very juicy, man. Looks very juicy. But it is not time to be calling for $80 and all that good stuff like T-Dog. T-Dog is already setting his take profits level at $80 and all that good stuff, right? So now, okay, on the 3-day time frame, right? We got a big breakout. Okay, we knew this breakout gonna come, right? It was just a matter of time, right? If you're holding Tezos like since let's say July, late July, you're gonna be like, man, this sucker is moving very slow. I saw it. Okay, I'm still holding on my Tezos, but I just wasn't like interested in like taking like a short-term trade, right? When sucker was moving to the upside from the 2.6, I knew it was gonna break out, but I was like, okay, if you make a core right now, people most likely gonna get bored, right, from the range of 2.8 up to basically 3.5. So I was just waiting for the breakout above the 3D 21 EMA, right, and a confirmation with the market sentiment and all that good stuff. So we got the confirmation when sucker was like right around like a 3.6. we said 3.6 up to 3.9. it is still a good buy. It pumped all the way up to like let's say $4, dump right back down. Now we above the 0.618 our take profits range. All right, next take profits going to be almost at 6.2, right, which is at 0.786 0.786 Fibonacci, right? So it is still looking very, very, very bullish, guys. If you take a look at it on the higher time frame, right, we got multiple supports right there, right here. We got another one right there back in December 23rd, right, when we said, guys, accumulate more Tezos. Okay, it is right around like 150. We're most likely not going to see it anytime soon, but guess what, bears just said nope, we're gonna dump right back down to the low $2, right? Didn't quite retest, like we didn't retest 150, yes, but we did retest the low $2. Now we're looking very good. Could we go all the way up to the upper level of the trend line? Yes, we can. Okay, we can, but I don't want to make that call right now. We're just gonna, gonna wait and see what type of a reaction we're gonna get at 6.2 and higher. Okay, up to even 7.2, and after that we could be looking for the $10 and higher. Right, remember we still got a target up to $15, right? That's why I've been holding on to my Tezos and not worry about like the dumps and all that good stuff, right? Because I knew, guys, it was just a matter of time. We're gonna get the move to the upside. Okay, we're gonna get the move to the upside. I'm not saying $80, $100 and all that good stuff, but the $15 target, we're gonna get there. I just don't know when. Okay, structure wise, we're most likely going to get there. Okay, once we break this $10 range, right? So all we need to do is just be patient and not to rush the price action, right? So now let's take a look at Tezos on the 8-hour basis. So 8 hour, if you notice well, guys, most people have been panicking over the last 24 hours, something like that. But take a look at the volume right here, all right? So most people like to trade the 1 second chart and all that good stuff, and they be panicking when these suckers dump like 10-15%. 10-15% dump is totally normal in this market, right? Take a look at it right here, all right? From our entry, just about like a 3.6, 3.7, it pumped like 20%, guys. And you're gonna be like, man, we pumped 20% and we dumped right back down like 15%, right? But guys, you take a look at your 8 hour, we were still above the 8 hour 21, and we were still above the 6 hour 21, right? So don't trade the 1 second chart, right? If you trade the 1 second chart, you're gonna get wrecked every single second, right? So now we get in the breakout, everything is looking juicy, okay? But remember, guys, we can't pump forever. We can't pump forever. So what we need to be ready for, right? Let's be ready for a daily 21 EMA support, right? Let's say we get a bad BTC, get a bad news and all that good stuff. Tezos won't go anyway. It will dump right back down. So what we're gonna need to do is like be ready for the support area right here, okay, to reaccumulate. Okay, we hit first take profits up to 5.2 right now, 5.1, right? It is above 5.1. We just have to be patient right now. If it dumps back down to the low $4, okay, 3.95 to 4.2, it is going to be another reaccumulation zone. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, all right, 3.95, 4.2. okay, so that's going to be our next level of reaccumulation if we do not go all the way up to like a 6.2 in one go, right there. Okay, so now let me take a look at the chart. Hey, what's up, Mustafa? Thanks a lot for tuning in. 46 Zebra in the house, thanks a lot for tuning in. Sherpa in the house. Sherpa is saying like last live stream I was saying like I'm holding a bag of Tezos, and now we finally moving. Yeah, we finally moving. Okay, just buckle up, get some steel seat belt, right? And buckle up. Don't remove your seat belt, right? Otherwise you're gonna get wrecked. Yeah, you're not gonna get wrecked, man. Tesla's gonna move, right? So hey, what's up, Strengths? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Strengths in the house. I'm not into NFT, right? Any of these NFTs. I'm too busy with these other arts, man. But I will look into the NFTs, right? I just don't have time. But I know they're pumping, but I gotta find time, right? I'm too busy with the with the rest, right? But I will find time. Hey, what's up, Andrea? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the. By the way, let's go ahead and take a look at Tezos BTC. So Tezos BTC, what we were saying was like we're gonna hit our upside target up to 10500, right, up to 11200, right? We hit our target beautifully. So we hit both the USD target. So if you're trading Tezos USD, you got your target. If you're trading Tezos BTC, you got your target, right? So we talked about it when Tezos was right here, almost like 7,500, right? Take a look at it. 50% breakout, guys. 50% breakout, right? 50% breakout. So enjoy the profits if you took it, and be patient, right? Enjoy the profits. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the moon boys right here. So the first one we're going to take a look at, it is going to be ADA BTC, right? So ADA BTC on a 3-day basis, we were talking about the potential move all the way up to 6554, right there, which is at 0.786 Fibonacci. So it is still bullish, right? I don't see anything bearish, so it is still a hold for the next like a few days till we get a clean either rejection or a clean breakout above 6,500 range, right? So support area, it is still going to be right here, just about like 5,000, which was our previous rejection area, right? So if you've been holding some ADA since like when ADA was like under 1,000, so you're still up like over 5x on your BTC. If you basically reaccumulated at 3,000, you more than 5x, right? So now let's move on to algo. So algo, what we said regarding algo was like we could be retracing back down and retest the low $1, and that's exactly what we did. The volume right here is low. I like the structure. Once again, we're getting another explosive potential move right here, double top, double bottom, right here. So, okay, it can still retrace lower, but let's see. All right, but the main thing is like that move, that's what we're going to be looking for when you take a look at the RSI. Low volume right here, so it means like we could either do something like that and push to the upside. But since like RSI is RSI already gave us the double move, I'm not sure if price action will give us another double move. Otherwise, it means like we're gonna be doing something like that, right? So, and I'm not sure what we're gonna get, but one thing we can anticipate is like the structure is still bullish. Okay, in terms of correction, I don't want to be speculating too much. We're just gonna stay with the bullish uptrend and not try to focus on the correction, right? Upside target all the way up to 150, right? Remember, we already hit our first target, right, up to 124, 125 range, right there. Okay. Next one going to be BAT. So BAT is looking very, very juicy, guys. I think BAT could be the next Tezos. I'm going to be looking for next 123 to 126. If you want to respect your Fibonacci, you could start like anticipating resistance from 118, right? So we talked about this guy when it was like a 70 cents, low 70. Okay, first target was like 92. We already hit 92 and dumping back down. We're not quite yet at the daily 21. We can still retest it, but I think like staying with the trend is better than try to do too much in and out, right? Let it do the work and stay with the trend. Okay, I don't think like it is bearish yet. So support, once again, it is still going to be this range of 70 up to 80 cents, right? We at 85 cents right now. Could just suck it up all the way up to right, another 40% breakout, right? 40% breakout if and only if we get the breakout from 85 again, right? So 85.6 is a good number for us, right? I think that's where we entered I think KNC, I can't remember which one was it. Right here, no, right here, algo. Okay, algo, right around like 85.6 all the way up to 125, right there, right? That's a 40% breakout. So that's the same type of breakout we're anticipating from BAT, from the 85 all the way up to roughly 118 to 126 range, right? So now let's go ahead and move on to Bitcoin Cash. I like the Bitcoin Cash. I don't think I'm going to be focusing too much on the 6 hour regarding Bitcoin Cash. We're just going to focus on the daily support from the 21 EMA right here. So it is not a double top, double bottom, depending on how you want to look at it. You could look at it as a triangular formation, right? So it is very subjective. So you could look at it like that, and you're just going to anticipate what? A breakout, right? Is there, hey, what's up, Mustafa? I'm going to answer your question later on. Is there any similarities between 2013, 2017 and 2021 bull market? Yes, they are. We will take a look at BTC, right, later on, and alt. So we basically, going back to a Bitcoin Cash, we're just gonna try to suck it up and take it all the way up to like 800, and next target after that going to be 948, right? So in terms of a percentage move, we could be looking for another 40-50% breakout over the next like a few days, few weeks, right, depending on structure. We just don't want to get wrecked below this range, okay, right there, almost like a 605, all the way down to 605. It is still going to be a good buy, right? So bulls, once again, they don't want to lose the 505, right? I know it is a big gap, but market is pretty volatile, guys, so we just have to not try to be too tight, right? So now let's go ahead and move on to BNB. So BNB from $300 to $500. So we were looking for the 520, did hit like 510, give or take, right? 507, 510. So we just need a breakout above 512, and that could, you know, give us the move all the way up to 609. Now support going to be the daily 21. If we get any dump back down, we got our daily 21 just about like a 418 right now. Okay, it is going to be moving, so don't expect like a 418 to be the exact support. Just have to watch your basically monitor your daily 21 EMA over the next like a few days. In terms of volume, it looks good, right? It looks good. As you can see right here, we just sandwiched our last sell volume right here. So bears are basically panicking right now. Okay, they got a free ride probably all the way up to a Reg City, right? So don't be too bearish on BNB, right? Shorting this sucker right now could, you know, give you a free ride to the Reg City, right? So now let's move on to EOS. Okay, I like EOS setup, guys. EOS Litecoin. You know, we've been nailing EOS setup since like the low $4, high 3.9 range, right here, all the way up to 535. It dumped back down to like a 4.8. Got a nice support right here. Not sure if like we're gonna retest our previous resistance, which could be our next like a support at 4.3, 4.4 range. But daily 21 EMA is holding very strong as of now, right? So I'm just gonna give the bulls you know, a potential chance to get the move to the upside, right? So so it is still a good hold. I like the daily 21 support. I know the candle is pretty engulfing. We got a bearish MACD. So all these bearish signs, man, market is pretty strong. So I just don't want to focus on anything bearish. Okay, so right now you could also focus on your on your hidden bullish divergence right here, as price action is making higher lows. RSI is right here making lower lows right here. So even though you got a bearish crossover on our 2-day basis on our MACD, we got a hidden bullish divergence right here. All right, so I think we got similar structure on Ethereum. I can't remember at what time frame, but I know we got a similar structure on Ethereum a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, okay, let's not try to be bearish. Let's go back to Ethereum, right? But let's just finish up this one. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for the move all the way up to you know, 7.5 to 8. But remember, guys, we got price rejection right here. Okay, we're gonna get some volatility, just about like a $7, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. I might remember where we got that, right? Let's see. Okay, I think it was right here. Okay, right there. Okay, right. So we, you know, as you can see right here, right, bearish, right? But guess what? Guess what, guys? Right here, right? So let's go back and do that correctly before these moon boys get me in trouble right here. All right, so I think it was right here on the 6 hour, right? And right there. All right, so I was like, okay, we got this bearish divergence on our MACD, but our, you know, our RSI is giving us a hidden bullish divergence. So let's just stay with the trend. Okay, if we retest the 3250 range, 3350 actually. Okay, I was saying like we need to get a breakout above 3350. If we do not get a breakout above 3350, we likely to get in trouble over the next like a few days. So as you can see, like since like I gave out that update, we're still not breaking out above 3350. All right, so it is very important to pay attention to these little details. Just because you got a negative MACD doesn't mean you're going to get a trend reversal, right? So keep that in mind, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at it right here. Let me go back to guys. Give me 1 second. Exactly. Okay, so in my premium group right here, our last update Ether was last update on Ether was on the 12th, right? We talked about this setup, right? If you take a look at it right here, that's what I said exactly. Ether bears are setting up a potential reversal pattern on the 6 hour to 8 hour time frame. So we got a bearish divergence on our MACD. However, there is a hidden bullish divergence in play on the 6 hours. So resistance going to be 3200 all the way up to 33 and all that good stuff, right? So that's the type of setup you get with Sun Crypto. And you take a look at it, guys, we're still not breaking out above our 3350, right? And take a look at it right here, right? Beautiful guys, beautiful, right? So beautiful setup. Okay, since like when on the 12th, guys. So if you've been panicking in this range of 3350 to a 3000 range and all that good stuff, you most likely already at at the water cooler with gems, right? So let's go back to next one going to be Filecoin. All right, so Filecoin right here, Filecoin, let's take a look at it on the daily. So Filecoin, I think we're gonna get a daily breakout, right? So as you can see right here, MACD is not even like crossing negative on the daily. We're just getting rejected from our price resistance at 78, right? And also our Fibonacci resistance at 79. So that's one of the reasons why we cannot get the breakout as of now, right? But we likely to get it, right? Because remember, I showed you Zen, ZEN, and Filecoin. I told you guys they got similar price action. Zen already hit like a 93, right? So, and we talked about it when Zen was like 71, right? That's when I updated in my premium. We're going to talk about Zen later on. It is going to be the last coin, right, on the alphabetical order. So Filecoin, we're still bullish all the way up potentially, guys, to 120. But the main focus is going to be $100 first, guys. If you're accumulating right here, right, just we just have to suck it up, right? Because we're likely to get to our $100 target, $95 to $100 over the next like a few days or even few weeks, right? Depending on how we're going to be moving sideways above the resistance 66. Okay, 66, it is still support. It is still a support area to keep an eye on, just in case markets decide to move sideways, something like that, right, before the breakout, right? So basically we're just gonna focus on the upside, not the sideways correction. We can basically control what the market wants to do over the next like a few days. So we just focus on the upside trend, right? So let's focus on the upside move, not the sideways, right? So still looking very, very juicy, right? As long as we can stay above 66. ICP, guys, I told you about ICP on the 2-day basis. I like it on the 2-day basis. I don't like it on the lower degree. Okay, I'm not gonna analyze it on the lower degree. I think it is still a bull flag. We said it all the way down to 57. It is still going to be a hold, right? And we're going to be looking for the 110 to 120, right, which is going to be our next price resistance, right? So next one going to be KNC. KNC is still looking pretty juicy. Looks like BAT also, and BAT and algo, okay, BNT and algo, same type of price, same type of a price action, right? So we're going to be looking for the mid $2, and once we get above the mid $2, we're going to take a look at it, right? So on the 2-day basis, we're not getting a bullish crossover yet on our moving averages. We're most likely going to get it over the next few days. On the daily basis, we're going to be looking for the support area if it dumps lower, right? We got the daily 21 at 190, and we got the 100 EMA almost at 180. So 180, you know, 183 to 190 support. Okay, if we get a slight pullback. Okay, so we need to stay above 150, okay, to keep up with to keep the trend very strong over the next like a few days if we dump lower, right? So it is still looking very strong. I think we could get to the $3, but let's get to a 250 first, right? So we won't be too bullish, right? So next one going to be Link, right? So Link, I like it. Link, Litecoin, right? We just talked about a coin right here, Filecoin, similar setup. So let's see, I'm liking Link right now. We need to stay also above the daily 21 right here. 24-25 range was our previous resistance. We didn't quite retest the 24, but we dumped all the way down to like a 25.2. So next big resistance to keep an eye on, going to start at 32, right? So 32 to 35. Once we hit 32, just expect like some sort of a resistance, right? It doesn't mean it cannot break out above 32. All we're saying is like the breakout could be very slow, okay? Once we hit 32, we could do something like that, okay, and try to get to 35, right? Resistance doesn't mean rejection. Resistance does only means like people going to be taking profit, okay? Are we going to get rejected and all that good stuff? That's going to be a different analysis, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the chat room again. Hey, what's up? Sugar 1982 in the house. GRT, we're gonna take a look at GRT. Healer in the house. I want to take a look at Hex. Hey, what's up? J Boss in the house. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. COEZ in the house. We're gonna take a look at ATM. Clay, thanks a lot for tuning in. Sherpa is waiting for Ether to moon. Jordan, hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, man. HNT, Helium, and Zilliqa. I think Zilliqa got a nice chart. We're gonna take a look at Zilliqa. I'm still bullish on Zilliqa because I think we're still below the 11 cents range, right? So let's move on to Litecoin now. Litecoin right here, guys. As we said during my previous live stream, if you guys remember, right, I was saying like the only bearish setup I can see on Litecoin right now, it is a pullback, right? Remember, guys, remember we said this move right here, Litecoin was just about like a 189, 190 range. We said this move right here, right, it is a bullish move, okay? Even if we get the pullback, just be patient, right? The only confirmation we're gonna need, right, is like a bullish crossover on our 6-hour time frame. Now even 8-hour, right, we could anticipate it. If we get this bullish crossover right here, this pattern is a very, very powerful pattern, okay? Even on, if you take a look at we're gonna go ahead and take a look at a NASDAQ later on, right? If I don't forget, let me write it down. Right, so we're gonna take a look at it later on, right? So if we get the crossover right here, guys, we're gonna go to the moon just like XTZ, right? However, right, if it fails, it means like we could be in trouble, guys. We could be in trouble, right? So I'm bullish, okay? I'm bullish, right? Nothing wrong to break support and reaccumulate again, but in the short term, I'm bullish all the way down to the low 160. All right. So on the 6-hour, we're looking good. We just need to get above the 6-hour 21. That could give us the confirmation we're likely to get our 6-hour MACD to cross bullish, right? 4-hour is not yet crossing bullish, but we got a slight bull flag. Look at it, guys. Over the last 24 hours, we're not getting a breakout below the 4-hour 100 EMA. That's a good sign right here. So any dumps right down to this area might be just temporary. As you can see right here, guys, same type of a structure. All right, you got the breakout to the upside, breakdown, breakout, you just take it and take it, right? Take it to the upside. So Litecoin overall, I think it is still bullish. It is my own opinion, right? If you're bearish, great. If you're bullish, that's even, you know, that's better, right? All right, so upside target, short-term resistance, low 220. I think the 250 could be a great area to you know, start like anticipating some resistances, right? All the way up to the 295. All right, could be moving very slow from 250 to 295, right? So OMG kind of looked like a Tezos, got the breakout to like a 7.3 and dumped right back down to the you know, 6.2 range. We started being bullish on, you know, being very bullish on it, right, at the low $6, right? So it is likely to get to $8. Just have to be very patient, okay? Just have to be very patient, right? So support going to be the daily 21 EMA right here. It is going to be at 560, 565, depending on when we're going to get there, right? But as of now, it is at 565, right? Upside resistance, you know, $8, and after that we're going to suck it up all the way up to a 9.8, guys. 9.8 going to be a nice move, right? So next one, it is going to be Tether. We didn't talk about it, right? Last time I forgot to mention it. I mentioned it, but I forgot to talk about it, right? I like the correction right here, very close to it, guys. Very nasty correction, but I think we're gonna get the move to the upside up to 9.6 to a $10 range, right? Support area, we don't want to get a breakout below 5.5. It is very volatile, okay? It is one of the most volatile coins out there, right? So keep an eye on Tether for a potential move all the way up to 9.6 to $10, right? So resistance right here, we still need to get a breakout above 7.8. We retested like 8.2 twice, but couldn't stay above it. On a 3-day basis, we got a bullish sandwich right here. So on the 3-day basis, doesn't look so great, but let's see. We got 2 hours to close the 3-day cycle right here, right? So it could means like we most likely going to stay in this range over the next like a few days, right? If we do not close the candle bullish, right? Once again, it can still close the candle red and still break out, right? But all I'm saying is, since like we got a nice sandwich right here, right? So let's just see if it could, you know, consolidate a little bit longer and give us our move, right? Breaking out below, once again, 5.5 Rec City, right? I'm just joking, not Rec City, but it means like we're gonna, you know, have to reaccumulate again then. Right, so Monero on a daily basis, beautiful breakout, right? So hit 0.618, 340 range, right? 342. I think the high was 339.7, right? So 0.786 going to be almost at 409. Okay, can we get there? Yes. Okay, we can still get there. I like the volume on the daily, on the 3-day basis, actually right here, right? You can see volume is picking up, so that's a good sign. MACD, it is still positive. Beautiful, you know, wedge pattern right here. I would think like it's gonna retest, you know, the low 166, 165, but got bought up at 180. I was like, guys, let's get out to $100. Let's stop shorting this sucker, right? But you know, it is still bullish, right? Next one going to be Zen. Okay, so Zen and Filecoin, as I said, right, they got similar price structure, and I was anticipating the the pump up to 93, and guess what, guys? We got a rejection at 90 what? Let's see right here. 91.7. Okay, so just about mid-range. That's the level we were expecting for bulls to start like a taking profit. It can still dump back down to the low, you know, not low, but the mid 70s, like 75 to 78 range, going to be temporary support. It is pretty volatile. Okay, it is very volatile, just like Tether. They got similar price structure. The only difference is like this one was trading you know, right around like a $71, and Tether was Tether ETH was trading around like a 7.1. You see what I'm saying? So it is just 1 to 100, right? And Filecoin also same thing. Okay, 71 to 75, right? So they all got the same price structure. Okay, just 1 to 100, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Mustafa Moonboy question. Is there any similarities between the 2013 bull market, 2017? Yes, I mean it all depends what you want to look for, right? Let's say because you can find similarities like even down to the 1 second, right? So but you want to just find like find something relevant, right? Otherwise I can show you like a similarities like you know like millions of similarities, right? But the most important is like let's focus on the monthly time frame, right, and see if I can explain it as easy as possible, right? So we're going to use Bitstamp. So if you're going to basically talk about similarities, right, on a monthly basis, we could just say, okay, back in 2018 we above the monthly 21 EMA, we're going to pump. Okay, we're not going to be bearish till we close below the monthly 21 EMA, or we start like a trading below the monthly 21 EMA, right? You take a look at it right here, 2021 above above the monthly 21 EMA, we just pump. Okay, so we're not going to be bearish till we start like a consolidating strongly, you know, above the above the monthly 21 EMA. And I talked about it previously, right? That's why I was saying like don't be bearish at the at 30k, because the monthly 21 EMA is just about like a 25, 26, so no need to be bearish. And also you take a look at it on a quarterly basis, right? As I said, it takes like, guys, it takes like 3 quarters at least, right, to get a breakout, right, below the the most bullish quarterly cycle, the last most bullish quarterly cycle. You know what I mean, right? So the last quarterly cycle, right here back in 2017 was, started like when? October, of course, right? Pump all the way up to December. Take a look at it. It took like what, 3 quarters, to retest the last quarterly bullish cycle right there. Okay, so right here, as you can see right here, I was saying like it could take forever to break the quarterly cycle, this one right here. So the similarities are, you can find multiple similarities. It all depends on what type of a trader you are, right, and what time frame you're looking at. Take a look at the last quarterly bullish cycle right here back in 2013. Took like almost a year, okay, to retest the lows. You see what I'm saying? So just to break this low, to break the 30k low, could take forever. And I said it, okay, I said it back in like back in May and all that good stuff, when we first got the big dump, right? So if you've been panicking and selling the low 30ks, you might be saying like, man, I shouldn't be selling it. All right, I shouldn't be selling and all that good stuff. So now pancake, let's take a look at pancake. Let's get some cake. Pancake. Hey, what's up, Michael? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So let's go ahead and take a look at GRT for Sugar 1982. I'm pretty sure Sugar 1982. Want to take a look at GRT USD. All right, so GRT. I like the RSI, right? On a 2-day basis. Let's take a look at the MACD. I like the MACD bullish divergence right here, right there. Price action above the 21 EMA. We just need to break out above the 100 EMA. And the reason why I like the RSI, you take a look at it, guys. You know, I told you guys, whenever you see this structure, we're gonna get a very explosive move, right? All right. So resistance could be all the way up to 130, right, in the short term. If you want to look for a if you want to basically trade it based on the horizontal resistance, you could be looking for like the 160 170 range, right? So support area, the daily 21, we likely at the daily 21. Yeah, we're at the daily 21 right here. If we break it, you could just suck it up all the way down to the 2-day 21, right? So let's take a look at the daily. So yeah, as you can see, like the structure I just showed you, right? We got it back in early August, right? On a daily basis, right here, right there. 1 2 3 4, bang. Okay, so if you take a look at it on a 2-day basis, right, we basically recreating the same structure again, right? 1 2 3 4, bang, right? So let's see. Okay, that's what I would go by. I'm not going to be bearish on this sucker right here. So let's move on to, it's already 48 minutes. Let's move on to Hex. Hex millionaires. Let's take a look at this Hex millionaires. Hex USDT. I mean, where's Hex? I can't find Hex anymore. I think it used to be on Bittrex. I don't know what happened. Okay, it used to be on Bittrex, but maybe got delisted. Yeah, it's still looking pretty good, man. If you got in, anywhere around, whoa, less than a penny, you're still looking good. Just suck it up. We got a slight bearish potential. It's not even sure, because we just don't know if this guy going to cross negative or not, right? So I would just suck it up, right? I would just suck it up and wait. Okay, if we break out below the 2-day 21, you know, right here, daily 100 EMA going to be the support area, just by like a 0.07432, right? So now, hey, what's up, Hank? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Talar in a house. Want to take a look at DOT. We're going to take a look at DOT later on. So ATM. Let's take a look at ATM. Reload this guy. We're going to take a look at ATM. We're going to take a look at Helium, Zilliker. And if I have time, we're going to talk about the NASDAQ pattern. Solana private account. Want to talk about Solana? Make sure to hit the likes. Private account. I don't know. Let's do this. I think That's my VPN doing this nonsense. All right. Not you. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh guys, I'm starting to like Ether on the daily, man. I know MACD it is still negative, but guys, we could just call this guy a potential hidden right bullish divergence right here with this short-term move right there. Okay, but this guy right here going to be the big problem right there. Our MACD, it needs to basically flip positive, right? And if we're going to be breaking out, it is going to basically flip positive, right? And if we're going to be breaking out, it is going to be a big breakout. It is not going to be a 2% breakout, right? Because we gotta get a breakout above 3350, guys. And we're gonna go to the moon, right? Bullish. ACH. Okay, I think we needed to talk about ATM. Let's go. ATM. So ATM in a bull flag, right? So that's a bull flag right here, guys. Let's just recognize it, right? Bull flag right there. Okay, bull flag right there. So it is still bullish. Okay, let's take a look at our Fibonacci, right? Okay, so we at 50% pullback, 0.618, going to be at 27 next. Okay, according to Fibonacci, not saying crypto, right? Remember, that's what Fibonacci is saying, not me, right? So next level right here, 27. Support, previous bull flag right here, down to $13. It's going to be a support if bulls cannot pull the trigger right now, right? So let's move on to HNT. For some reason I never traded HNT for some reason, even though this guy is pumps every day, but it did have a nice bullish pattern right here. Should have it on my watch list, but it is still looking very good, right? It's still looking good. Okay, got the breakout. We test the daily 21. Oops, guys, I like this structure, guys. It is just high, but I still like it right here. The structure is kind of overextended, right? That's what I mean, high right here, right? But we could be making this type of a structure like that, right, on a daily, and still be pumping to the upside. Just have to retest the daily 21 and stuff like that, and we could get this divergence. So I would just suck it up for now, since like we're still above the daily 21. However, once we start like a trading below the daily 21 heavily, right, we're going to you know, start looking for low prices, right? Not saying it's gonna dump all the way down, but all I'm saying is you know, would just be bullish, right, till we break below the daily 21, right? If you are strongly bullish, you just stay with the higher time frame, which is the daily 2-day 21. If you take a look at the 2-day time frame, not a big sell volume right here, right? So it is still consolidating. So support right here, okay, low 20s to high 19, mid 19 right here, which is the daily 21, right? Yeah, looking good, guys, looking good. Sushi Sasha, we're gonna take a look at sushi. Okay, now let's move on to a Zilliqa, and after we're gonna take a look at Sushi Sasha, before we go ahead and take a look at Solana. Zilliqa. Zilliqa USDT. Ooh, looking nice, man, looking beautiful. It is looking nice, guys. I know Bear is gonna be calling for a top formation and all that good stuff. We can just ignore that, right? But we still got our MACD positive, so we can just ignore what the bears are saying right now, right? So we're gonna be looking for the 14-15 cents still. All right, we talked about this, guys, when this guy was right around, like, I think 80, 81, 85 cents, right? We talked about the 11 and a half, and after that we're going to be looking for 14-15, right? Remember, Zilliqa and VeChain, they got similar price action, guys, both versus BTC and USD, right? So if you're bullish on VeChain, you have to be bullish on Zilliqa, right? You can't be, I'm not saying the trend gonna be forever, kind of like XLM and ADA, right? Before, if I was let's say if I was bullish on ADA, you know, mostly I'm bullish on XLM, right? But now the you know, the trend is not you know, it's not the same anymore. XLM is highly undervalued versus ADA, right? Of course, both on BTC, both versus BTC and versus the USDT, right? Hey, what's up, Michael PRQ? Thanks a lot for the ticker, right? Because I was like, what's part C? Now let's go ahead and let's go ahead and move on to Sushi Sasha. Sushi USDT. Daily 21 EMA support. Let's take a look at on the 6 hour 100 EMA support. Good news right here. So let's wait over the next like a few hours to see if we're going to break the 8, if like we're going to break out below 11 and a half, right? That's going to be a support area to keep an eye on, right? So it is still correcting, right? The move is overextended. That's the move right here. Okay, it is overextended, right? So let's take a look at right here on a daily basis. Yeah, daily MACD negative. Take a look at it on the 3, because this guy looks like it wants to break out heavily. So I think like we gotta rely on the higher time frame. Okay, so we gotta rely on the higher time frame right here. Support all the way down to 11 and a half, 10 and a half right here. Okay, which is like 3-day 21. Because if we just rely on the daily, it could create a lot of noise in this range. Okay, it's my own opinion, right? It could create some noise right here, right, with some double move, right? So have to just be patient with it, right? Have to be patient. If you just trade, if you just want to trade the 3-day time frame, you don't care, right? You just watch it, right, and let it do the work. And you could be looking for the next resistance right here, up to 22, right, up to 22. But we gotta stay above the 3-day 21, which is right now at 10.6. all right? Okay, hey man, hey, what's up, Michael? Let's take a look at PRQ. PRQ, okay, X, okay. Let's take a look at daily first. So daily, I like the bull flag. Nice bull flag right here with still a positive MACD. So that's a good sign, right? Right here. You got your previous bull flag right here, right? MACD was still positive. Right here, we still got a positive MACD. So if we got the rejection, right, from the signal line, that could be a nice, you know, explosive move, right? And if you don't get the explosiveness, right, you could get a double top, double bottom right here before the next leg up. Okay, so it is still a good hold, right? So support could be right here. Let's take a look at our Fibonacci. It doesn't look bearish, but we, you know, 50% pullback going to be at, you know, 54 cents, right? 54, 55 cents. but this move, it is likely to pump right back up. Okay, the problem is it gonna break it? It's like, you know, are we gonna be breaking out, or are we going to retest the bottom right here, just like Litecoin before getting this move, right? So we talk about this structure also on waves. I don't know if you guys remember. I think I talked about it in my premium, right? But waves, that's what we were saying. If we take a look at waves, right here, back in I think a couple of weeks ago, not even that long ago, before the breakout from $17 to $26, guys, 27, guys, over 40-50% breakout, guys. Yep, waves. That's a structure you could get on that coin, PRQ, I think, right? Yeah. So that's what I said exactly in my premium right here, right? On my weekly analysis, right? So, and when sucker was right on like a 17.5, we said we're just gonna take profits right here and let the markets do the work and see if bulls going to be in control, or if bear is going to be in control, right? And all that good stuff, right? So still consolidating. As of now, I think we're still gonna get the next move up to even like a 30-35, right? But short-term resistance, once again, it is going to be 0.618 at 30.5, right? So now let's move on to DOT. So DOT, let's take a look at the daily. All right, we're still above the daily 21. Daily MACD, it is still positive. Let's take a look at it on a 2-day basis. I think we're looking good, guys. We're about to get this crossover, man. Be careful with these crossovers, man. Be careful with these crossovers. Whenever you see them, bro, it is a moonshot, right? Especially when you get your 50s, 21, and 100, right? Crossing over at the same time. It is a good sign, right? It is a good sign. I think that's what we got on BTC on the 6 hour, right around like a 33k, right? Also, right, which basically come from our bullishness back then, right? I don't think I talked about it, but I was watching it right here. Bang, right there, guys. And if we go back in right here, guys, right there, 10k, guys. Remember, guys, we were bullish right here too. Bang. All right, sometimes I don't talk about these little details because people are gonna get confused, but I'll be watching them. All right, I'll be watching them. Right here also, guys, remember when BTC was right around like a 30k, people were calling for what, 14k, guys? We were bullish. And remember, guys, I think I didn't talk about it yet, right? But the move we got back in low 30ks, right? Remember the big rejection? Let's take a look at it on the daily, right? I don't know if you guys remember when Elon Musk, right, announced like he was gonna buy some Bitcoin Cash, right? BTC pump right here, right? Remember this pump, right? So most people started to be bearish, right? Oh man, that's a pump and dump, right? And all that good stuff. But guess what, guys? Guess what? That's the same exact pump we got at the same exact area, right? On the Binance future, right? Right here. Right there. Same exact pump. So I wouldn't be surprised if Musk is long in BTC right here, all right? So same exact pump. Take a look at it. Pump all the way up to 48, and we're struggling to get a breakout above 48, right? Guess what? Right here, back then, right, we pumped from low 30Ks, right? Right there, just about like a 32, all the way up to like a 38. And guess what? We struggled to get a breakout above that area. And guess what? After that, bang. So if we're going to be expecting the same type of a structure, we most likely going to get a what? A bang. All right. So I meant to talk about it over the last few days, but never took a note, right? So that's why. But similar structure, okay? These little details, a you know, can flip your emotion, right? So, and in terms of structure also, I was very bullish, guys, back then. I was very bullish at 30K, and I showed you in multiple videos, right, why I was bullish, right here, right? And I was comparing this move right here back then, and I was like, we got the three-way move, right? The double bottom, you're gonna pump to the upside, right? And that's exactly what we did right here also. That's the same exact move. We got the three-way move, the double bottom, we pumped it upside. The only difference is like after we pumped to like a 0.786, we got a further breakout. That's the only difference. But we didn't care about the rest. We were just saying we're going to reverse, and once we get to like a 0.618, 0.786, we're going to reevaluate. And we were bullish, right? Bang. So let's be ready to go to the moon, guys. Buckle up. Solana, let's go ahead and take a look at SOL USDT. Okay, SOL in a bull flag, so let it do the work. Okay, be patient with it. So it is still a hold, right? So we slightly getting a breakout below the could get a break below the 8 hour 21, but we got multiple supports. That's 62 next support, right? So daily it is still bullish. Okay, it could move, it could retest the daily 21 EMA over the next like a few days, right? It could. So expect some potential sideways correction right here. I'm not saying it will go to $160. All I'm saying, expect first some sideways correction, and we're going to take a look at it. So make sure to remind me, right, during my next live stream, right? Dent USDT, man, Dent got me wrecked in 2017, man. I don't want to take a look at this sucker. So Dent is bull flagging, right? Right here. So it is a bull flag. Okay, beautiful setup right here. Beautiful bull flag right here. So expect another move from Dent if we can stay above the 21 EMA on the daily. Resistance going to be almost at 0.013 right here. Okay, let's take a look at it in Fibonacci, based on Fibonacci, right? Not based on Cent Crypto. Yep, it is going to be 0.013. That's going to be 0.786. This area right here is 0.618. That's why we're not getting a easy breakout. All right. So buckle up, all right? Get your steel seat belt and all that good stuff. And you know, and buy me a coffee when we meet at the moon, right? We talked about DOT, right? So we did talk about DOT. Crypto Moon Boy took profits on sushi, looking for re-entry 10.5 to 11. Yes, that's going to be a good level, but I'm not saying it will. So you know, you might want to start like, if you took some profits above $14, you might want to start like laddering position, because market is hot right now, guys. We didn't talk about XLM, but I'm very bullish on XLM, right? I think I put it on the list, right? So sorry if I didn't talk about it. I'm very bullish on XLM. I think we're going to get the $50 target. Our previous target was 35 to 37 range. We already hit the almost above $40. Retesting the daily 21 right here. MACD is negative. That's going to basically take all the bears to the Reg City, man. I'm telling you, man. MACD is negative, so all the moon boys, right, they're gonna be like, man, MACD is negative. Okay, it's time to dump right now. Guys, we're still above the 21 EMA. Okay, we're still above the 21 EMA. Right, let's basically let's break the daily 21 first, and we're gonna talk about some dump. But as of now, I think we're gonna go all the way up to 50 cents or even like 65. If I recall, let's see, if I remember well, I think 60 cents going to be at 0.786 right here. Okay, So we can still like pump to like a 46, right? 46 target, 50 cents target right here, and dump right back down to retest the 40 cents, because sucker is pretty volatile, right? And excellent BTC is not that great, okay? It's not looking great. But let's see, our previous target was like 850 right here. We already hit our 850 target right here. So excellent BTC is not looking that great, man. That's the thing in the short term, right? Let's take a look at it on the 2-day basis. Oh, I like it on the 2-day basis, guys. I like it on the 2-day basis. So if you take a look at it on the 2-day basis, even though it looks nasty, like, oh man, we dump it, but the move is very sharp, okay? It's very sharp. It means like we're gonna get something big coming up, right? So I would be looking for the 900, 950, right? Resistance next, right? The bull flag, it is still in play, right? So if you try to analyze it on the 6 hour, you might be very bearish. Okay, you might be very bearish. So take a look at it on the higher time frame. I think we got a shot to almost 950 to 1000, right? It's gonna give us a 30% breakout. How can we translate that into USD? Whoops, take a look at it, guys. 30% breakout also, right? Majid, hey, what's up, Maj? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Maj is throwing roses, man. You're welcome, man. Pancake, guys. Let's eat some pancake. So pancake. Whoops, sucker is bullish on the 2-day. Let's take a look on the 3D. Whoops, take a look at it, guys. So guys, I'm telling you, man, you gotta basically sometime take a look at different time frames, because they give you you know, different perspective, okay? Your best friend right now is your 8-hour 21. That's your most relevant you know, moving average, right? I like the 8-hour, I like the 6-hour too, right? So it is still looking pretty juicy, all right? So if we get any dumps, right, look for support at low $20, okay? The next price resistance is right there, 34, 35. And let's see what Fibonacci is saying. Oops. Bang. So Fibonacci is saying 31.9. Okay, so I would anticipate, right, some resistances, right, starting from 31.5 all the way up to 35. Okay, so support right here. Okay, 21, low 20. Let's say low 20s, right? Low 20s. All right, low 20s. It looks pretty good, man. Very slow but very steady, man. Like nothing explosive, right? So we could potentially get the blow of top right here on, you know, a 30% breakout, because sucker pump like nearly, guys, 150% with no, I mean, been pretty quiet, right? Pretty quiet, right? Nothing explosive, right? Everything is like what, you know, 8-10% breakout, 8-10% breakout, nothing like 30-40%, right? So we could potentially get this 30% breakout next. Let's see. Tariq El Sadi in the house. Human Healer, thanks a lot for tuning in. All right, guys, let's go back to Tezos, guys. So moon boys are taking profits, so that's pretty normal. So I expect like trying to slow down a bit. If we can get a on Tezos, regarding Tezos, if like we can get a small 2D bearish candle right here, right, over the next like let's say, man, this guy is very bullish, man. It is very bullish, guys. Take a look at it. It is a 2-day candle, right? All right, and we got 24 hours to go. So I don't think, I mean, I'm not saying I don't think, but within the next 24 hours, retesting the low for $2. Ooh, that's going to be nasty, right? But if we close the candle just like that, and over the next like 48 hours after that, get a small bearish candle right here with a small volume right there, guys, we're just gonna suck it up again, right? So all I'm saying is we could get some sideways correction right here if we don't break out right away. All right. Sucker Free Gear, thanks a lot for the tip, man. Thanks a lot for, you got it at $11. That's nice, man. That's nice. You're up 100%. Thanks a lot, man. Man, there is no such thing as quick profits, man. You gotta suffer a little bit. These suckers, man. You see why I call them suckers? They can basically turn your hair gray. I'm telling you, even if you're like 5 years old, these suckers can get your hair, you know, turning gray very quickly, man. So there is no such thing as quick profits. Just have to be patient, right? DOT will break out. Okay, it will break out. Litecoin will break out. XLM will break out, right? They got, I would say, 70-80% chance to break out. Filecoin will break out. Zen already broke out, right? Let's go back to the list. I'm giving you one of the best analysis, guys. I'm telling you guys, and it is free analysis. So we got a 50% premium, okay, discount, okay. Will close in 5 days, so make sure to take advantage of the premium discount for the next bull cycle. Remember, guys, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but alt season, guys, you're gonna get at least 2 alt season a year, regardless. Even if you're going to be in a bear market, you're at least going to get one, right? So in general, right, in general, August, September is a good time to accumulate alt for the next like alt season. Okay, last year, I don't want to say we got wrecked, but last year when we bought our alt, like, you know, Raven, you know, Nano, Sushi, and all that good stuff, they didn't break out right away, August, September, right? Because I was anticipating an alt season like in October. We didn't get the alt season in October, so we were buying like August, September, and was anticipating the alt season in October, but we, you know, suckers dump all the way down till December. So in general, okay, just to cut it short, August, September in general is a good time to be buying. Okay, you might not get the breakout in October, November, but early January, December, you're gonna get those 10x. Okay, so you don't want to wait till like January, start like accumulating like this, because they probably up like already 5x. You see what I'm saying? So if they dump like 30%, you're already going to be in, you know, in red and all that good stuff, right? So so keep that in mind, right? So make sure to take advantage of the you know, the 50% discount and all that good stuff, right? And that way we're gonna be ready for the, you know, next alt season, right? It could even be like, you know, it could start like next week too. We don't know, right? But be ready before September, right? Get your alt, sit tight, relax for the next like a few weeks, a few months, right? Get those 10x. Let's take a look at some of those alt like QSP, right? So QSP, I talked about it back in March, April, right? It got a slight breakout, right, up to like 200 sats and all that good stuff. But you take a look at this chart, guys. It looks identical to one BTC CHZ, okay, CHR, and all those alt, guys. We talk about it when they were very low, okay, like IOST, IOTX. Remember when IOST, I think IOTX like 10 sats and all that good stuff, those suckers pump like over like 200 sats, right? So, and the chart of QSP right now, I'm not saying to go ahead and buy all the QSP and all that good stuff, because you just don't know, right? So be cautious, right? But this structure right here, I think like the breakout was supposed to go all the way up to like a $600. So we got a, you know, double, you know, triple bottom right here. Okay, I like the 2-day MACD. This one we got a big divergence, not like a small one right here. All right, so it is a good sign. So I think like this guy right here, right, could be going all the way up to 700, right? So not financial advice, right, but that's my own personal opinion, right? So trade at your own risk, but I'm bullish on it. And we got a move potentially all the way up to like a June, October prices all the way up to 1200, right? So it is a potential 12x, and that's not the first time we're making these calls, right? Take a look at CHR. When we were calling CHR pump right here, we were calling for the CHR pump when CHR was like under 100 sats, guys. Take a look at it, guys. Sucker pump all the way up to like a 1300 sats, right? So we're not afraid to make these calls, but we got to get the right setup. And I think, all right, QSP gonna get a good news over the next over the next few weeks, right, or month. It will get a good news. This chart right here, even if you go back and take a look at FET BTC, right, I told you about FET BTC going to get a good news when FET BTC was right here, guys, right, buy range $200, the parabolic move right here. Still not yet up to 1500, 700, 1700 sats, but guess what, guys, if you bought some FET right back in like early January, right around like a 200 sats, it pumped all the way up to like a 1500 sats. That's the same exact chart we're looking at right now when we're talking about QSP. So I think this guy either gonna get added on Coinbase or something, I don't know, or it is going to get delisted and it gets dumped, right? So I'm just joking, but the chart is looking extremely bullish. Okay, so so trade at your own risk, all right, but I'm bullish on it. What do you think about Digibyte? Guys, I meant to do a 1 hour live stream and we already 1.5. So Digibyte right here, we were bullish at 50 sats, 60 sats, 70 sats range. So we got the double top. That resistance right there, we're not that much resistance, right there, 2019. That's the level to keep an eye on. All right, after that we could be looking for the July 2018. It could take time to get there. If we get the triple bottom right here, that's going to still be a good deal for the next like a big leg. It could take a while, it could take forever, but that's why we say, you know, that's why we call it accumulation, because you just don't know when it is going to break out, right? Just like Tezos, right? We don't know when sucker going to be breaking out, so you just accumulate the dips, right? King XTZ, hey, what's up? Okay, thanks a lot for tuning in. Yeah, so I think that is it for so XTZ. It's not XTZ, but Digibyte. You could look at it also in terms of wave analysis, right? We could get this. This is one of my favorite pattern right here. Right, retest the bottom right here, and you're gonna get this move straight up. That's one of my favorite pattern, right? So the thing is, it could be very choppy like that, right? You know, but the thing is, I think over the next like a few months, we're gonna get the move, right? Hopefully within the next like 6 to 9 months, we're gonna get the breakout. Because you're looking at from the bottom, right? If we retest the bottom, looking at like a 10x move, right? or 11x move. So let's go back to Filecoin. Yeah, Tezos is cooling off. Let's go back to Tezos first. So it's cooling off. So time to let it cool off for the next like 48 hours probably, right? Yeah, file still consolidating. Yeah, 8-hour small bearish candle, so that's not a big deal, right? So 6-hour closed above the 21 EMA right here, so that's a good news. So it's just bull flagging, right? All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. So be safe out there. Make sure to hit the likes. You know, join the public Telegram group and all that good stuff, right? So if you haven't hit the likes yet, make sure to hit the likes, right? Join the public Telegram group, link in the description. Join also the Discord public group, link in the description, because I, you know, sometimes send some setups update. Some of my updates I send it through a Discord, and you know, and all that good stuff, right, guys? So be safe, right? Thanks a lot for watching.